is passionate, because somebody who's passionate is someone who's willing to work hard and willing to learn. When it comes to them getting to know the board members and general members, I already know that it is a requirement for interns to go to at least 2 board meetings, and I would encourage them to hang out with the board members after board meetings. And I also believe that the shadowing program is also another good alternative for interns to get to better know board members, because you have this one-on-one time that's really hard to have when you're in meeting or you're so busy with school. As for general members, I would love to have general member and intern mixers, and as well as intern and counselor mixers. I don't think there was enough of that last year or this year, and I would really enjoy it if interns and counselors got really close to one another.
Take a couple more questions.
As being part of executive board, how will you contribute to making PASS not just more academic, but also more social?
Well, the president, even though he is the leader of our club, is not the end-all and say-all of any decision that PASS makes. I believe that the reason why executive board is there is to help guide the president in the decision he or she makes, because the president may not see something that FVP may see, or CDVP or IVP. So I think it's very important to have those supporting roles.
Any final? Right, Jeff?
I believe in leaving your mark on the board position that you have. Can you give a concrete example, or at least a concept of something you want to add to the position of internal vice president? Something that you've been thinking about that you want to implement next year.
Well, I definitely want to implement those editing classes, because it makes me really happy when I see somebody finally understand how to use something. And I've noticed a lot of people are very interested in editing, but I feel like I never have the chance to really explain it to them. And I believe that by having opening meetings for Premiere, Photoshop, and Illustrator, that I can teach everyone how to use these editing programs, and I can make my help my interns be really more comfortable with what they're using.
Last question, Carl?
So I know that you're a very creative person, but I myself, I would have to step back, because I know that M&P is not my position anymore. It's someone else's, and I'm not really the one doing the creative things. I'm teaching it. So how would that affect you, and what would you do differently so that you wouldn't overstep the people that you're overseeing? Same thing with admin. You are going to be doing a core retreat, but it is their retreat. You're just helping them with that. So when do you know to step back and also to step in?
When would I go?
What would you do? I mean, how would you? How do I say this?
Go about.
How would you go about dealing with those types of things when you come from a very creative background, and you're more used to being the creative side of it rather than the one who oversees it?
Well, being the current marketing publicity director, it was the perfect creative outlet for me. I put so much of myself into any flyer that I made, and I am still going to continue having these creative outlets, because I will be taking more drawing classes or working on my own portfolio. So I have this creative outlet there. I don't need PASS to be my creative outlet anymore. I can allow the MP to do their work. When it comes to admin, I don't believe in being a helicopter parent. But I think that having maybe at least a meeting once a week to see the progress on events or retreat would be very beneficial, to make sure that events coincide, or mesh together cohesively.
With that, can we give a round of applause to